Millions of retired public service workers will now see increased Social Security benefits thanks to a last-minute vote in the Senate. The legislation restores benefits to about 3 million former teachers, police and firefighters, civil servants who also receive pension payments. But there are concerns about what it means for the struggling Social Security Trust Fund. Fox 4's Sean Rabb is in our newsroom tonight with more. Sean.
Good evening, Steve. It's called the Social Security Fairness Correction Act, and it repeals two provisions that until now reduce Social Security benefits for people who receive other benefits such as a pension from a state or local government.
I was shocked. I mean, dumbfounded, frankly, and particularly given the margins.
Retired educator Hobie Hochul simply surprised senators by a 76-20 margin, with 4 not voting, passed the Social Security Fairness Correction Act. Public servants, teachers, firefighters, police, and others that paid into a pension system and not Social Security did not get full Social Security benefits for any job they worked outside the public sector. It was called the windfall elimination provision.
My calculated benefit was cut almost in half by the windfall elimination provision.
The act, which now goes to President Biden's desk, also calls for spouses of public service workers to get full Social Security benefits when their spouse dies. Before now, that too was a reduced amount. The cost to make this group whole, about 3 million people nationwide, $196 billion.
I'll be standing there reminding my colleagues I told you so, when I'm also trying to help them fix the problem they're about to vote on to create.
Tom Tillis, among the 20 GOP senators who voted against it. He says not only because of the money drain, but because of how the bill came from the House, where representatives passed it in November. The Senate didn't have any hearings before voting.
The fairies don't come back and replenish the Social Security Trust Fund. We don't have trust fund fairies. What we have is a debt that is already over $33 trillion that we're going to be expected to write another check out of.
It seems like every time they come to one of these decisions, when we're trying to fix things for working people, they want to throw out some card about the deficit.
Zeph Capo is president of the Texas American Federation of Teachers.
You can't tell me that with a straight face when you're cutting taxes for every corporation and the most wealthy in our country that frankly don't need or depend on Social Security benefits.
For Hobie Hochul, the adjustment means more money each month.
We can buy higher quality cat food, let's put it that way.
Actually, about a few $100s a month to all of those who will be receiving it. And it's retroactive to cover the past year from December 23 to now as well. Still has to be signed into law by President Biden.